We're on record. Okay, so everybody stand up. This is our SpringTONE class. So it's a spring circuit training class. We're going to take the roll down bar, bring it down to the bottom set of top hooks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Our springs on the bottom set of springs, our leg springs need to be one above the arm springs. So if you're not on the second one, make sure you're on the second one with the leg springs.
Which is the arms on the bottom?
Yeah, the arms are on the bottom and the legs are one from there. So 1 and 2. Our first exercise is our jumping jack. It's a 4-count exercise. So everybody turn and face Deborah. Out with the arms is 1 count, up with the arms is 2, back out with the arms is 3, and down with the arms is 4. The feet just go straight in and out. So everybody start together, go. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. I'm going to pick it up. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. Then it counts. You count from 10. 9, 8, light landing with those feet, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Grab your roll down bar. You're going to lift it up, take an underhand grip. The first set of exercises is our squat. So I want you to lift your elbows, the height of your shoulders. Move back so there's tension on that bar. Look down at your feet. Make sure they're open hip distance apart. Sit down like you're sitting in a chair. We're going to take 1 test drive. So that means your hips are in line with your knees. Your upper body's back over your lower body. And your elbows are lifted the height of your shoulders. Come all the way back up. We're going to do those a bunch of times. So drop down. In that chair position. Hold it for 1. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 3, come all the way back up, drop down, deep into that chair position. Bring your shoulders back over your hips, dig your heels into the mat. Lift your elbows the height of your shoulders, come all the way back up, drop down. In that chair position, dig those heels. Make sure that upper body is back over the lower body, and come all the way back up. 3 more. Drop down in that chair. Lift your elbows the height of your shoulders. Dig your heels. Come down a little bit lower. Come all the way back up. Drop down in that chair. Hold it for 1. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 3. Come all the way back up. Next exercise is our hip pulses. So drop down in that chair position. Deep chair position. Lift your elbows the height of your shoulders. Your hips are going to go up an inch, down an inch. Lift, lower, up, down, up, down. Bring your upper body back against my hand. There you go. Up, down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back up. Last set is with bicep curls. Drop down in that chair position. Upper body comes back. Bring your upper body back. Dig those heels into the mat. Now we pull the ball in for abs. Elbows are lifted, height of the shoulders. We're working our biceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold everything in for 4. Get lower. 3, deeper. 2. Come all the way back up. Lift the bar. Dump yourself underneath the bar and turn and face me for your lunges. You're up against the tower, your heels are together, toes are apart, your elbows are tucked close to your body, the bar is at your chest. We're going to do a first set of lunges, stay on the right leg. Lunge all the way out, lean into that spring, that bar stays at your chest. Your arms do not straighten on the first one, then you spring yourself back. So let's go, right leg, lunge out and back. Spring out, resist back, lunge out. Lift to come back. Lunge out and back. Big lunge and back. Last 3. And back. And 2. And back. Last 1. Hold it there. Come back. Left leg. So the bar stays at your chest the whole time. You lean into it. Left leg. Go. Lunge out and back. Step out and back. Try to stay together. Lunge out and back. Big step, back. I want to see the lift in your body when you come back. Pull your stomach in, lift up tall to come back. There you go. Lunge out and back. Last 2 and back. Last 1. Bring it back. Pause. Next one, 4 counts. Back to the right leg. You step out. You push the spring. You pull the spring. You come back. Stay on the right leg. Go. Lunge out. Push. Pull. And back. And out. Push. Pull. And back. Out. Press those springs. Pull them in. And back. Press out. Push. Pull. And back. Last 2. Lunge out. Push. Pull. And back. Last 1. Push those springs. I want to see them move. Pull it back. And back. Switch legs. Left leg go. Step out. Push the springs. Pull the springs. Come back. And lunge. Push. Pull. And back. Out. I want to see the spring back. Lift up to come back. There you go. Step out. Push. Pull. And back. Last 2. And back. Last 1. Left leg step. Push. Pull. And back. Last set, we alternate legs. It's one big push out. Everything goes. Spring back. Right leg goes. Step out. And back. Left leg. And back. Reach. Spring back. Lift your body to come up. You want to lift those abdominals. Come up tall. Press out. And back. And reach. And back. Step. And back. Try to stay together. Left. And back. Last 2, spring back. Last 1, and pause. Take the bar, come out from underneath. Our next set of exercises is our abdominal curl. I want you to lay down on your back and grab your arm springs. The arm springs are the lower set of springs with the handles. We're going to do an abdominal series, 3 curls, and then hundreds, 3 curls, and then our take a leg stretch, and then 3 curls and a lower leg. Knees are bent, feet are flat on this one, so hug your inner thighs together. Just reach back, make sure you're about a hand's distance away from the tower. Send your arms up to the ceiling. Just press your arms down to the mat. Check the tension there. And then float it right back up. If you need to move away from the tower to create more resistance, if you need to move closer, there's less resistance. Make sure those feet and knees are tight together, everything's hugging. Lisa, just bring your feet together. Good. Press your straight arms down to the mat. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Press into the springs 1. Press longer 2. Press longest 3. Lower your head, arms float up. Straight arms down to the mat. I want to see your fingertips on the mat. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Press into the straps 1. Press longer 2. Press longest 3. Lower your head, arms float up. Straight arms down to the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Press into those straps 1. Press longer 2. Press longest 3. Lower your head, arms float up. Straight arms down to the mat. We're going right into our hundreds. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Extend your right leg out to 45. Take your left leg to meet it. Vigorously begin pumping those arms. Inhaling for 5 counts. Exhaling for 5 counts. Working those springs. Work both sets of springs evenly. Squeeze your legs together. Maybe curl up a little bit higher. We're at 50. Let's make the pumps bigger. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 4, 60. Keep going. Work those springs evenly. Squeeze your legs. They're still working. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 4, 100. Hold. Hold it there. Curl up. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. You bend your right leg, right foot on the mat. Left leg, left foot on the mat. Lower your head, arms float up. Second set of abdominal curls. Press your straight arms down to the mat. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Press into the straps 1. Press longer 2. Press longest 3. Lower your head, arms float up. Hands come down to the mat. Really try to get those fingers on the mat. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. I want to see those springs move. Press 1. Press 2. Press 3. Lower your head. Arms float up. Hands come down to the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Press into the straps. 1. Press longer. 2. Press longer. 3. Lower your head. Arms float up. Going into our single leg stretch. Straight arms come down to the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Send your right leg out. Left leg to meet it. We're back in our hundreds position. Get those fingers on the mat. You're going to pull your right knee into your chest. Come up. Try to kiss your knee. Send your right leg back out to meet your left. Left leg in. Try to kiss your knee. Send it back out. So it's 1 leg in, 2 legs out. 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 One more set. And out. 1 leg in, 2 legs out. Holding out. Curl up. 1. Curl up higher. 2. Curl up high as 3. Bend your right leg. Right foot on the mat. Left leg on the mat. Lower your head. Arms float up. Almost done. Last set of abdominals curls. Straight arms down to the mat. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Press into those springs. 1. Press longer. 2. Press longest. 3. Lower your head. Arms float up. Hands down to the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders up. Press into the straps. 1. Try to touch those heels. Press longer. 2. Press longest. 3. Lower your head. Arms float up. Last 1. Straight arms down to the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Send your right leg out. Left leg to meet it. We're back in our hundreds. You're going to lower and lift the legs. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Squeeze those legs and lift. Down and up. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Last hold. Hold it there for 4. Curl up higher. 3. Press those springs. 2. Bend your right leg on the mat. Left foot on the mat. Lower your head. Arms float up. Very nice. Get rid of those arm springs. We're not going to need them anymore for now. The next exercise is our mini bridge. Send your legs all the way long onto the mat. Super flex those feet. Arms are by your side. Your legs are squeezing together. Softly bend your knees so they're about a fist distance off the mat. Lift your hips off the mat. You want to squeeze your legs together. Ankles are together. Knees are together. Inner thighs together. Hold it 3. Hold it 2. Hold it 1. Lower the hips down. We have 2 more of those. Hips lift up. Press your shoulders into the mat. Lift your chest. Pull your ribs in. Scoop those abdominals. Hold 2. Hold 1. Lower your hips down. We have 1 more. Lift your hips up. Squeeze those big toes together. Squeeze those knees together. Squeeze those inner thighs. And lower all the way down. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Our next set of exercises is our leg work. So I need you to take your feet into the leg springs. Those are the top set of springs with the handles. With our leg springs, we work a circuit. A bunch of exercises for 8 counts. A bunch of exercises for 6. And a bunch of exercises for 4. I'm going to be very nice here. Probably too much up there. Okay, so start with your heels together, toes apart. Send your legs out so that I know that you're ready. Your arms should ideally be locked out for this exercise. Further away from the tower is more tension. Closer to the tower is less tension. So your heels together, toes apart. Your legs are at about 45 degrees. We start with our footwork or frog for the first set. Bend your knees in and press out. Bend in and out. In and out. Bend and push. Last 4 and 3, 2, 1. Hold the out. Press all the way out. We change on the out. So bring your feet together, toes together. We work parallel. Same thing. Bend in and out. And bend and push. Make sure you're extending those legs all the way out. I want to see all the points of the springs open. Control in, press out. Last 4 and out and 3 and out. 2. Last 1. Hold the out. You point and flex. push, and pull. So look at your springs. Those coils should be opening when you point your toes, closing when you flex. Point and flex. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Hold the flex. We go into our shuffles. You're going down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down. Keep going. Work those springs evenly. Pressing into those straps. Super straight legs. Down. And up. Quick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down. Don't forget about those arms. Are they straight? Don't forget about those abdominals. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down. Last step. And up. Hold the up. We're in our circles. Legs are together. We circle out, down, and around, and up for 8 and 7. Try not to go wider than your mat. Try to stay 45 and lower. You want as much tension on the springs as you can. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Hold it there. We reverse for 8 and 7 and 6. Just come up to 45 and a little bit smaller. And 3, 2. Last 1, you're going to hold it there, 3 mini airplanes. So I need you to make sure those elbows are locked all the way out. Your feet are at 45 degrees. I want you to just lift your hips. Lift your hips. Hang into those springs. Your legs are squeezing together. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Lower the hips all the way down. Good. So lock out those elbows. Squeeze your legs together. Hang into those springs. Lift the hips up. Go. You want to bear down on those springs. Squeeze the legs. Lift up. And lower all the way back down. 1 more. Squeeze the legs. Lift the hips. Those elbows need to be locked out. Hold it there. 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Lower the hips down. Next set. Frogs. Heels together. Toes apart. Run our circuit of 6. You bend in and out. And push. And pull. And bend. And stretch. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. Press it all the way out. Bring your feet together. Hold the out. We change on the out. We bend and push. Everything's hugging together. Ankles together. Knees together. Inner thighs. Bend and push. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. Hold the out. We're in our point. And flex. And push. And pull. How much can you make your coils open? And push. And pull. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the flex. We go down our shuffles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down. Work those springs evenly and up. And down. Lock out those arms. And up. Halfway there. And down. And up. And down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. We're in our circles. Out, down, and around and up. 6 and 5. Let's just bring the body over your shoulder. And 4. There you go. And 3, 2, and 1. Take it the other way for 6. Don't forget about your abdominals, your shoulders, those arms. 4. Think about something that's not killing you. 3, 2, 1. 3 mini airplanes.
My eyelashes feel great.
Bring your legs together. Lock out your arms. Lift your hips up. Your feet stay at 45. You are lifting just your hips. Just your hips. And then lower all the way back down. Good. Keep your feet where you are. Lock out those arms. Lift your hips. Squeeze your legs. Bear down into those springs. And lower right back down. 1 more. Squeeze those legs. Lift the hips. Lock out the arms. Hold 3. There you go. Everybody's got it. Hold 2. Hold 1. Lower all the way down. Last set. 4 of everything. We can do it. Just 4. Bend in and out. And bend and push. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the out. We bring the legs together. Hold the out. Everybody get there. We bend and push and in and out. Only 4. Everybody can do 4. And out. Last one. Holding out. Point and flex. And push. And pull. And reach. And stretch. Last one. Hold the flex. Shuffle down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Down. Halfway there. Keep going. Work those springs. And up. And down. And up. Last set. Hold it there. Circles. Last set of circles. Down. Out and around. For 4. And 3. Remember, 45 and lower. And 2. No wider than your mat. And 1. Go the other way for 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. 1 mini airplane. Get those feet to 45. Lock out those arms. Lift your hips. Get as high those hips as you can. Bear down into those springs. Hold 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. Lower all the way down. Take a well-deserved stretch. Bring the inside soles of your feet together. Pull onto those straps. Drag your heels into your hips. Take a stretch. Go ahead and open that right leg all the way out. Pull your right leg in. Open your left leg all the way out. If you want to go for both. Bring your legs in, take your feet out of the straps. Our next exercise is our hamstring curls. So I want you to come on your knees facing me. You're going to take the straps over your ankles. Lay down on your stomach. Bring yourself to the front edge of the mat, everybody except for Fran. Go for it. So if you're 5'3" or 5'2", you don't need to come all the way to the front edge, but if you want to go for it, go for it. Go for it. Let me just make sure that these are not tangled. So you want to lay on your stomach, bring yourself all the way to the front edge of your mat. Make sure the straps are on your ankles, not on your arches. Good. So if you're at the front of your mat, you want to hug the front of your mat. Ronnie, you're okay with this on your hip, right? So work knees further apart. Okay. So any type of like knee or hip issue, you want to work with our knees a little bit further apart. So knees are apart, everybody ankles together. Press your hips into the mat, lift your abdominals into your spine. I want you to pull on the springs for 1 count. Bring your heels together, Ronnie. Pull on the springs for 2 count. Pull even more for 3, and then we're going to back off. Okay, so tiny exercise, but hurts a lot. So pull the springs for 1. Pull for 2. Pull the most for 3, and then back off. 2 more sets of these. Pull for 1. Pull for 2. Pull for 3, and then back off. 1 more. Watch your hips. Try not to let them lift off the mat. Hips into the mat, belly in. Pull the straps for 1. Pull for 2. Pull the most for 3, and then back off. And we're going to build from there. I want you to tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes. Now pull for 1. Pull for 2. Bend those knees for 3, and then back off. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes, pull the springs 1. Try to get as many coils open as you can. Pull for 2. Pull the most for 3, and then back off. Halfway done with those. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes. Pull for 1. Pull for 2. Pull deepest for 3, and then back off. Last set. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes, pull 1. Pull 2. I want to see those knees bend 3. And then back off, building from there. Now I want you to tuck the tail, squeeze your glutes, lift your thighs off the mat. Now pull the springs 1. Ronnie, try to bring your heels together. Pull 2, pull 3, and then release. Anybody not feeling these? Okay. Heels together. Press your hips and lift your abdominals. We only have 3 more of these. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes, lift your thighs, pull the springs 1, pull 2, Pull 3, and then back off. Halfway there. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes, lift the thighs. Those heels should be glued together. Pull 1, pull 2, pull 3, and then release. 1 more. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes, lift the thighs, pull the springs. 1, bend your knees. 2, bend 3. Do not back off. We have 8 quick pulses in for 8, 7, 6. Nice job. 5, lift the thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Sit back on your heels. Take those straps off your feet. Give yourself a stretch. Sit back on your heels. Send your hands all the way towards me.
That was like really.
Yeah. Spinning before this was going to be the best thing.
Yeah.
Send your arms all the way out. Pull your tailbone to the mat. You want to get that spine nice and long, nice and stretched. Just enjoy it. Good. So our next exercise is an extension exercise. Swan. Stay exactly where you are. Just lay down on your stomach facing me. Shoot your arms out in front of you. Legs out behind you. Reach your fingertips long. Turn your palms so they face each other. Arms are long. Leslie, all the way out. You're going to lift your arms and legs off the mat in 1 count. Lift up. Good. Hold for 1. Hold for 2. Hold for 3. And lower right back down. Lift up. Arms up, legs up. Reach your fingertips towards the spin room. Toes towards the tower. Maybe come up 1 more inch. And lower right back down. 1 more of those. Lift up. Arms up, legs up. Pull your stomach in. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Now, student's choice. Option to either rock or hold it for 6 counts. If you're rocking, go. If you're holding, hold. I'm going to count you down for 6. And 5. Nicely. So use your arms to rock back and forth. 4. And 3. String those arms, Ronnie. 2. Lower all the way down. Sit back on your heels. Give yourself 1 more stretch. Bring your knees together if you want a lower back stretch. You want to get a little bit more into your hips. Separate those knees. Stretch those arms forward. Roll yourself all the way up. Our next exercise is our arm series. I want you to grab your arm springs. Lay on your back with your head facing the tower. Arm springs, your bottom set of springs with the handle. We're going to work a little bit further out from the tower this time than we did with the abdominal series. So bring yourself all the way out as far as you can go. Just make sure that you're not tangled. Lengthen your legs onto the mat. Hug those inner thighs together. So everything's hugging. Ankles, inner thighs, knees, arms are nice and straight. I want you to pull the straps down to the mat. Just see how that feels. We're going to do a bunch of those. Float your arms back up. So if you need less tension, move back. If you want more tension, move forward. Now's the time. Ronnie, can you work with your legs straight or no? So legs together, knees together. Go ahead and just catch 1 inch of tension. So just an inch, your shoulders are on the mat, you feel a little bit unpleasant. Now take your straight arms all the way down to the mat. Fingertips on the mat. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Come up just above the hips. Just above the hips. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. And go ahead and lift those arms back up to the ceiling. We're going to catch an inch of tension again right away. 1 inch. So just plug those shoulders. Take your straight arms right back down to the mat. Fingertips on the mat. Hold 3. Press into the springs. 2. Press longer. 1. Go ahead and lift up just above the hips. Just above the hips. I want to see those coils open. Then float your arms right back up to the ceiling. Catch another inch of tension right away. 1 inch. Straight arms down to the mat. Hold 3. Squeeze your legs. 2. Press into the straps. 1. Come up just above the hips. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1, pull your arms all the way back up. We have 1 more set of these. Go ahead and catch 1 inch. Straight arms down to the mat. Hold 3. Try to touch your heels. Hold 2. Hold 1. Go ahead and come up just above the hips. Just above the hips. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. We're going to take it right into our pulses. So your hands are going to go down to the mat, up to the hips. Down, up. Short and precise. 8. 7, 6, straight arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at your hips for 3, get longer, 2, and float the arms all the way back up. Our next set of exercises is our triceps. So I want you to go ahead and take your straight arms all the way down to the mat again. hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Bend your elbows just above the hips, just above the hips. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, then go ahead and back off all the way. So we do the same as before. I don't care if you wrap your fingers around, it's fine with me. Go ahead and catch an inch of tension right away. Take your straight arms down to the mat. Your elbows never leave the mat. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, come up just above the hips, just above the hips. Dig those elbows into the mat, and then back off all the way. Good, go ahead and catch an inch. Straight arms down to the mat. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Dig those elbows, you're at just above the hips, just above the hips. Then go ahead and back off. Last one. Go ahead and catch 1 inch. Hold 3. I'm sorry, get your straight arms down to the mat. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Just above the hips, dig those elbows in. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Right into your hip pulses. Mat, hips, down, up. Elbows in the mat. We have 4. Short and precise. 3. Almost done. 2. 1, hold it down. This is your last hold. Hold 3. Get the elbows deeper. 2. Don't forget about the legs. 1. And then release all the way. Go ahead and get rid of those arm springs. Come back onto your stomach facing me. This is our second extension exercise, your rocking swan. I did not think that you guys were going to get up. Okay?
Considering of you.
So come onto your stomach facing. Come onto your stomach facing me. Bend your legs. Grab the tops of your feet. Good. Now that everybody's there, I want you to kick your feet into your hands to lift your chest and lift your thighs. Lift your gaze. Come on, come up. There you go. Hold 3. Hold 2. Leslie, look at me. Hold 1. And lower right back down. 2 more of those. Lift your chest. Kick your feet towards the tower. Lift your thighs. Come up a little higher. Hold 3. Nice, Lisa. Hold 2. Hold 1. Lower all the way back down. Deborah, bring your legs a little bit closer together. Your knees. Yeah. Kick your feet into your hands. Roll those shoulders back. Open up your chest. Lift your gaze. Now, same as the other swan, option to rock or hold. I'll count you down for 6. And 5. And 4. Maybe try to get 1 rock in. And 3, 2. Lift your gaze towards me. And lower all the way down. Sit back on your heels. Give yourself a stretch. Carefully roll all the way up. You're going to tuck your breathing bar behind. Take your arm springs, bring them up just 1 hook above your shoulder for our standing arm series. You can keep that one there, Leslie. Just bring your arm springs up. Oh, yeah. We're going to use that one. One above your shoulder. Yep. If you're in between, then you want to go to the one that's higher. Yeah. You might have to use this one, Freya. Yeah. We'll just move it back. Let's take the other arm spring and then move it up here. And then turn and face me for your standing arm series. We're going to start with reverse chest expansion. Grab your handles, throw at the top of your thighs, your heels are together towards the part of your back by the tower. I want you to take 1 lunge forward with that right leg, just leaning into it. Good. Hands at the top of your thighs. You're going to lift your arms up, a little bit more than the height of your shoulders, and then lower it right back down. So you still want to get that leaning in feeling. So lift the arms up and lower them down. Good. And lift up and lower down. Not quite that high, Ronnie. Just a little bit about that. Higher than your shoulders and right back in. Good. And lift up and lower down. And lift and lower. Lean into it a little bit more, Lisa. And lower 2 more. Lift and lower 1 more. Lift and lower. Take a step back. You're going to switch your standing leg. Left leg comes forward. We're into our hug. So lean into it. You're going to open and close. Hold in and out. In and out. Lean into it if you need more of a challenge. Maybe make that lunge a little bit deeper. There you go. In and out. Last 5 and 4, 3, hug, 2, last 1, step back, change that lunging leg. Right leg comes out, lean into it. Both arms reach out. We're in our boxing, so I want you to turn your knuckles, rotate them towards the spin room. One arm in, 2 arms out. One arm in, 2 arms out. Needs to deepen the bend in your right knee. Yeah, one arm in, 2 arms out. One arm in, 2 arms out. Nice, one arm in, 2 arms out. You bend and push. Try to get those springs all the way out. Straighten both arms. And out, and in, and out. Last set. And out. Last one. Out. Go ahead, change your standing leg one more time. So left leg comes out. Deep bend in there. Send it all the way out for your lower salute. So here, make a triangle with your pointer finger and thumb into your chest and out. And bend. And push. And bend. And push. Again, if you need more tension, maybe deepen the bend in that left knee. Really lean into it. And push. And in. And out. Last 4. And 3. Open those springs all the way. 2. Hold the out. We lift and lower. So chest to forehead. Lift and lower. Super straight arms. Get those springs as long as you can. Lift and lower. Last 4. And 3, 2, last one, you're going to stop once it gets above your hairline, salute, last one, we bend, and push, and in, and out, press, and pull, open those springs all the way, last 4, and 3, and 2, last 1, step back, we're all done with those, turn around and face your tower. We have another set of squats. We're going to work with our feet all the way together this time instead of hip distance. Keep your arms springs. So you want to come back again, so this tension, just like we did at the beginning. Feet are together, knees are together, your arms are out in front of you, your palms face forward. At the same time, Deborah, move out just a bit to this tension on your springs. In the same count, you're going to pull your elbows back as you sit down into your chair position. Bring your upper body back, Lisa, back. Even more, tuck your tail. Good. And come all the way back up. All right, so that was a test. You ready to do a bunch of those? So Lisa, just one thing.
All right, I'm ready.
Forward. So imagine you're in a chair and you're going straight down into that chair position. Nice tall spine. So everybody's legs together, feet together, knees together. Pull your arms back and sit down. Much better. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Come all the way back up. Drop down. In that chair, dig your heels into the mat. Bring your upper body back, Lisa. Keep going, don't tuck. Pull your stomach in. There you go. Come all the way back up. And drop down. In that chair, squeeze your heels together. Pull those straps back. Come all the way back up. Almost done. Drop down. In that chair position. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Come back towards me. Hold it for 1. Come all the way back up. Thanks, Ronnie. And down in that chair, go, drop down, squeeze your legs together, squeeze your inner thighs together, come all the way back up. We have 2 more, drop down in that chair, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, come all the way back up. Last one, drop down in that chair, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, come all the way back up. Good, now we're going to take it into our hip pulses. So, drop down, Ronnie, just bring your toes together so everything's hugging. In that chair position, squeeze, hips should be down the height of the knees. Now we're going up an inch, down an inch, up, down, up, down, up, down, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it there, pull the straps forward, and back, and forward, and back, and bend, and push, bend, good, last 3, and 2, hold it back there, we're holding everything for 4 counts, can you get lower, 3, 2, 1, come all the way back up, get rid of those arm springs, we're not going to leave them in. We're not all doing this. Take your roll down bar. Bring it. It should be where it is. Everybody except for Fran. We're going to do it down for you. That was terrible. Grab your roll down bar. Chest expansion. So line your big toes up with the back edge of the moon box. Big toes with back edge of the moon box. Nope, you're still yours together, toes apart. I just want you to be in that line. Okay? So it's not going to feel like much on the first one, but there's a reason we started this pose.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so squeeze your legs together. Nice tall spine. Lift your gaze. Pull the bar towards your hips with straight arms. Lengthen your fingertips down to the mat. Squeeze your shoulders down your back. And then go ahead and release the bar. Take a half a step back. Squeeze those legs, super straight arms. Pull the bar towards your hips with straight arms. You want to reach those fingers down to the mat. Slide your shoulders down your back. Pull your stomach in and up. And then release the bar. One more half a step back. Squeeze the legs. Pull the bar towards your hips. Hold 3. Pull your stomach in 2. Drop the shoulders 1. And then release the bar. Good. Go ahead and wrap your hands around the bar. I want you to pull the bar towards your hips. Tuck your chin to your chest. Shave the bar down just to the tops of your thighs. Just to the tops of your thighs. Do not let the bar release from your thighs as you roll yourself up. So you're scraping the bar all the way up. Once you come up to standing, then you can release the bar. Let's do that again. Pull the bar towards your hips. Arms are straight. Chin towards your chest. Now try to get to your knees. You're pushing it down your body. Scrape it. Scrape it all the way back up. Use your stomach. Try not to fall back. Keep those hips over your toes. Once you come to standing, then you can release the bar. We have one more. We're going all the way down to our shins. Pull the bar towards your hips. Shape it all the way down your body. All the way down your body. Good. Now scrape it all the way back up. Pull. Use your stomach. Drop those shoulders nice and tall. Once you get there, then we can release the bar. Come to kneeling facing your tower. Right where you are, kneeling facing your tower. Knees are open, hip distance. Bring your feet together. Lean over and put that bar, Fran, come back just a tad. Put that bar on the mat, right down on the mat. Just get it there, and then we'll fix things. So the bar should be a little bit closer towards your poles, not quite there. Make a fist, Ronnie, and then get your knuckles down on the mat. There you go. Lift your abdominals to the spine, so I want to see a nice round back. Good. Now, lift the bar up off the mat 2 inches, and then you put it right back down. That's the whole exercise. So lift it up, and lower it down. And lift up, and lower down. So I want to see the scoop in your abdominals to lift the bar. Scoop, and down. Scoop, and down. Scoop, and down. Lift, and lower. Down, and up. Last 4. Nice, Lisa. Just straighten your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Now you lift it up again 2 inches. You pull the bar towards your thighs, and then you bring it right back out. Pull it towards your thighs, and bring it right back out. So what's bringing the bar towards our thighs? It's our abs. So I want to see this scoop and out. Scoop and out. Scoop and out. Get those arms straight and out. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. You hold it out, and roll up through your spine 1 bone at a time. Lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Once you get there, plug your shoulders. Good. Come back about halfway onto your mat. We're going to do our thigh stretch. So no arching. We're just going to do it with a flat back. Knees of separate, feet are together. Take a nice hinge back. Hinge back with a flat back, straight arms. Press those hips forward. Try not to arch here. No arch, just a flat back. Press your hips a little bit more towards the tower, Ronnie. There you go. Lift right back up. 2 more like that. And we hinge to go back. Flat back. Go ahead. Hinge. Keep those hips pressing forward. And come right back up. 1 more. Hinge back. Hold it there. I want you to pull the bar into your chest 3 times. For 3. For 2. Last 1. For 1. Keep your arms straight. Then lift yourself all the way back up. Last exercise with the bar, breathing. Come down onto your back. Your head is closest to the tower. Knees are bent. Feet are together. Almost done. Final blast is next. So feet and knees are together. Bring your feet, heels closer towards your thighs. A slightly different breathing from what we're used to in tower. In one count, you're going to press the bar down to your hips, and your hips are going to come up. So, hips up, bar down, go. Press the bar deeper down towards your hips as you melt your upper back. Press the springs more as you melt your middle back. Press the springs the most as you lower your hips and tail. Then go ahead and release the bar. Just 2 more like that. Hips up, bar down, go. Press the bar, upper back melts. Press the bar more, middle back. Press the bar the most, and then lower your hips and tail. 1 more. Hips up, bar down, go. Press the bar even more, upper back. Press it more, middle back. Press the most, lower back. And then release the bar, get rid of that. We're not going to need it anymore. If you're moved under your tower, just come out just a bit. We're going to do a shoulder bridge. Lisa, did you want to sneak out early?
No.
Okay, almost done. Feet knees together. Roll yourself all the way up so you're in your full shoulder bridge position. Shoulders heavy on the mat, nice long fingertips. I want you to reach your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Good. So your leg's going to go all the way up to the ceiling, then your hip's going to come down and drop onto the mat. Just that's the whole exercise. Leg up, hip down. You want to see the hips touch. Up and down. Lift and lower. 1 more. Lift and lower. Switch legs. Left leg. Go. Up and down. Get that hip on the mat. And down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last 2. Last 1. Switch legs. We go right into our kick. So you send that right leg back up. You go back to the tower, down to the mat. 3 sets of 5. Down, up, forward, back, forward, back. Last 2. Last 1. Switch legs. Left leg go. You go up, down, lower, lift, forward, back. Last 2. Last 1. Switch. Right leg go. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. 4. Last 1. Switch legs. Go. 1. Down. Up. Try to tap the mat if you can. Good. Down. Up. Down. Up. Last 2. Last 1. Last set. Go. Right leg. Go back. Lower. Down. Up. Down. Up. Last 2. Last 1. Last leg. Go. 5. 4. Try to tap that mat. 3. 2. 1. Lower all the way down. 1 going at a time. Pull your knees deep into your chest. Give me 3 little rolling like a ball. Back and forth. Forward and back. 3. 2. Last 1. Last exercise. We come onto all 4s. Get into your plank position. We're almost done. Almost done. Get your hands underneath your shoulders. Good. Your feet can be open. Actually, bring your feet together. Everything's hugging together. Like your long stretch on the reformer. Out into your plank. Send your feet out. Good. So I want you to push forward onto your toes, rock your body towards me, then you rock back onto your heels. So just like long stretch on the reformer. Keep your hips even, so you're staying in your plank. You're just rocking forward and back. So pointing and flex your feet. There you go. Forward and back. 2 more. Forward and back. Last 1. Forward, back and hold. Readjust yourself. If your hips fell, lift your right leg up. We go forward and back. Same thing we just did. Push and pull. Forward, back, forward, back. Last 1. Switch legs. Left leg lifts up. Go forward and back. Straighten those arms. Plug those shoulders. Suck that stomach in. 2. Last 1. Lower your legs down. Hold it there. Do not lower your knees. 5 push-ups or hold for plank. I don't care which one. I'll count for 5. 4. 3. Maybe try to just get 1 push-up in. 2. 1. Hold it up there. Hold it up there. Last exercise. Separate your feet hip distance if they're not already. Those are your pushbacks. So bend your knees. You shoot back and forward. Back and forward. Out and in. Out and in. Shoot forward. Go like you're going to go all the way over to the spin room. Out and in. Lower those hips down. Try to get those knees lower. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Hold it out there. Hold it out there. Lift your hips up to the ceiling. Walk yourself all the way back towards your toes. Draw your heels together. Let yourself just hang. Take a deep breath in. Work the exhale on the way up. Upper back, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. Have a fabulous day.
Oh, that was nice.
Excellent. Good job.
Thank you.
You did a
Now what are
great
you
job.
doing?